Nokia is back. It has embraced Android and it's got a Snapdragon 835 flagship phone to compete with the big guns like the iPhones, Galaxies and Pixels. Welcome the Nokia 8. Nokia has built its flagship smartphone following a few simple principles: keep Android clean and bloat away error-free, deliver good performance, and provide timely software updates. In many ways, the Nokia 8 is a stock Android phone done right, with little flair except for that new bothy camera mode. There are a few things to keep in mind, though. The Nokia brand is now licensed to HMD Global, a different company with some Nokia executives at the helm, but it's no longer that huge giant out of Finland with its own manufacturing plants. Secondly, while the Nokia 8 does feature hardware on the level of Samsung's and Google's best phones, it's sold for a much lower price than the Galaxies or the Pixels. So how good is the Nokia 8 and does it live up to the expectations? Let's find out. In the box. Phone. Earbuds, black, with 3 different sizes of rubber tips. USB-C to standard USB cable, black. Wall charger, black, supports fast charge, up to 18-watt output. SIM ejector tool. User manual. Camera. A camera can make or break a modern smartphone. When you have the names Nokia and Zeiss Optics, the expectations are set even higher. The Nokia 8 features a dual rear camera system with one 13-megapixel camera that records color and a secondary, monochrome one that is more sensitive to light. When you combine the frames from the two, you end up with the final photo of the Nokia 8. This is also the same method that Huawei uses in its phones, if you were looking for parallels. Note that there are no separate telephoto lenses for zoom or portraits here. The bad news is that the Nokia 8 camera app is clunky and weird. A simple thing like switching to the front camera to take a selfie is hidden in menus and you have to tap multiple times to do it. There is another menu that allows you to choose whether you want to use just the color, just the black and white, or both rear cameras, but does not explain what are the actual differences between using the color camera versus using a combination of both the color and the mono sensor. There are 2 buttons, one on top of the other, and both look like a shutter key, but guess what? Only one is the actual shutter key, while the other changes shooting modes. At that, all the icons look as if they were coming from a 90s interface. It's all absurd and confusing, and gets in the way of taking good pictures. Taking and processing a photo is also slower than on most other modern phones. Here is a tip: double-click the lock key to quickly start the camera. There is one bright spot, though: live video. You can start a YouTube or Facebook live stream straight from the camera, which is a nice convenience. Though you need to log into your social media account first.